Hello, Jonathan. Well, here you see a video of your old swing versus your new stack and tilt swing from the address position to the top of the backswing, or P4 as we know it. And this shows an amazing transformation. I'm real happy with this progress. Very well done. Now, I don't want to get caught up in the details here so we don't lose sight of the forest. So I'm not going to get too detailed, but the one thing in these stills of you versus Grant, you can study them and see the little subtle differences. Overall, it looks really, really good at all the positions to the top of the backswing. But those feet not being flared out is going to cause us some problems later on. So concentrate on that foot, the feet flaring out from the very beginning of the address position. I kept reminding you of that, but I know it's hard for you because you're not used to doing it that way. But give some added attention to the foot flare there. And then we'll talk about other little specifics. But from the caddy view here, the comparison between you and Grant looks pretty good. I'll show you some additional stuff when we get together next. Now, I'm not saying that we want to create an exact duplicate of Grant's swing here, but the down-the-line view does show some little details that I believe we need to pay just a little attention to here before we move on, and so we'll talk about these at the beginning of the next lesson. But overall, this also looks pretty good. You'll notice in these pictures as you study them that your swing does go a little inside the plane of where Grant swings, and I think that in the long run that could end up being a problem in terms of trying to get back to the ball with the right path. You can see here your hands are much lower than his and not going through the center of the bicep as we talked about, but your shoulder tilt is almost at 90 degrees, and I think we can fix that really fast, changing your setup position. We'll talk about that next time. At the top of the swing, you do go back further to Grant, and of course, as we talked about before, that the left arm does bend a little bit, so that's why you're thinking you're getting more power by doing that. I'm not sure if that's correct, but we'll talk about it.